welcome to tonight's game here for Glitchtech Legacy. It is the penultimate game of the regular season, and it is a must-win for them. They still have an outside chance to make the playoffs, but they have to win this and the next game to make it to that point. And up against RePlay here on Overpass. They lost the knife round. They're on the T side as a result. It looks like they're going to head towards B. A lot of presence B from the CTs as well, though. There's going to be a tough site to crack. The flashes are decent. The kills coming through, although Style going to stop them. Oh, he finds himself 3 before being taken down. Malaki going to find 2 more of his own, making it 2 in the round for him. And Select left at a 1v2. Style tried his best. I think Malaki might have gotten a team kill, actually, because those numbers don't really add up. And not Demon Piss, just Demon. I got it wrong last time I cast, but this time it's correct. Just Demon. He's in the retake along with Malaki. They've spotted the player now. Select is going to be hard-pressed to get this defuse. He's running out of time. Does have a kit, but he goes for the fight. Instead, loses it out. And Malaki going to get that first round on the board for Glitchtech Legacy. Good start on the T side. It's a difficult side to play. One of those maps where it's far more CT favored than it is T favored, unless you know the map well, in which case you can completely overwhelm the CTs. And that pistol round is going to put him in a good spot to go 3-0 up as the force buy comes through relatively. From RePlay, 1 Deagle, 1 P250 bought in, no utility, no armor, and 3 of the players haven't invested anything. So it might actually just be a half buy. Styles the one who's bought the Deagle. He got 2 kills in the last round, and this is not expected. The CTs are actually ahead, but now the AK's come into play along with that Mac-10, Rogi, and Malaki cleaning up the server. Already up to 7 kills for Malaki. He didn't get an ace, though, so that doesn't really add up. I guess it counts the team kill. Oh, wait, no, he got a 3rd kill in the first round. Right. So, I mean, that was a pretty decent eco. RePlay did a lot of damage. Now the full rifle's coming through. The utility's a little bit mixed. The armor as well. That nade landing square in Select's chest takes him down to 54 HP. But I think you could say that the weaponry advantage is actually in the favor of the CTs at the moment. RePlay 5 M4A1Ss and, well, Glitchtech have 4 AKs. They are dealing with a single Galil, which can be a little bit of a hindrance, especially with a bit of an unwieldy spray. And, well, Glitchtech, they've just shown their, I keep forgetting the word. They've just shown that they're on banana, or in toilets. Their presence. They've shown their presence. It looks like they're going to actually go for a bit of a B pop. The flash comes over. They've not really swung off of it, though. Not sure what they're trying with that, then. And the time's running a little bit low. They're a little bit scared, even, of just the weaponry that they think RePlay have brought into the round. They're being very cautious at the moment. And silently walking up, but they've completely passed Maxil. Or Maxi. Yeah, just Maxi. Who's playing on Divider here. They're making all this noise now. It's confirmed. Anti-Fragger finds the first kill and the second. The pop out of toilets is done. He finds a 3rd as well on Banana before Malaki can take him down. And a 2v3 for Glitchtech as the bomb goes down. Even that, because RePlay and Joker just kind of take care of it completely. Or York. Why couldn't he just call himself Joker? York. George? I don't know. I'm just going to call him Joker. It's easier. But yeah, no, RePlay making that first full buy round of theirs valuable. It comes through, gets in the first round on the board, and even if they had very little utility in that last round, it was pretty one-sided. Only 2 kills go in the way of the T's, and now they've been forced down to a pistol themselves. Anti-Fragger hearing all this commotion will find so many bodies, but only a single kill going his way. The damage, though, he's done. He has to communicate this over to his teammates. The amount of damage on that CT side, a single nade should probably kill them, although coming through it only does a little bit of chip damage. And now Select here coming from Dumpster along with his teammates, forced to deal with the rest of them. Another kill has come through for the T's as well. Looks like Kink got one. And Demon, he's picked up an M4 as well. This could make it a little bit more difficult for the CTs. There's still a minute on the clock. The Ts don't have control of the bomb, but they've got so much time that they can try and weasel their way into this. They've got a little bit of utility as well, although that flash came through and now, or Molotov even. And now there's a single smoke left for them. King's going to get taken down, and now Demon shows that he's on long. Gets taken down by Joker. We've had a pretty good round, and yeah, I mean, Anti-Fragger should have gotten more than a single kill there from Divider, but just couldn't last those final, land those final bullets. But in the end, it doesn't matter. It's a bit expensive for them. Glitchtech with nothing but pistols get 2 kills, but it's not going to really impact that buy into this round. Maxi's got a little bit of a compromise on utility, same with style, but there are 3 kits in play. The rest of the utility belts look pretty healthy. Heading to round 5. This is probably going to define the rest of the half, because this money on the T side simply is not in control yet. The flash is beautiful. Maxi finds 2 of his own. Almost spots Rogie through the shrubbery. Not quite, though. And Salison, he's been relatively quiet so far. Hasn't posted a single kill yet. And, I mean, Maxi, he's still playing at the party. Does get taken down. Anti-Fragger on the op. Will find the trade, though. Making it a 4v2 for the CT side. RePlay in a very good position at the moment. Still a minute 10 on the clock. This round has passed very quickly, and the aggression over towards Fountain from the CTs just couldn't be contained. So Kink and Salison don't really have that much utility. A single smoke and frag grenade is all they have available to them. Have to try and figure something out. They've got time, and this time they've got control of the bomb as well. So they're not kind of forced to go towards a single site. So they go for a bit of a retrieval mission. And the one saving grace is that's a 2v2, whichever site they go to. And, oh, Anti-Fragger gets the lineup. The collateral to kill off the round for Glitchtech. Puts a 3rd on the board for RePlay. And, I mean, he might not have gotten that many kills in the prior round, but this time where it mattered, he makes it count. And Glitchtech, again, without a bomb plant, just don't have anything in the bank to bring into this one. It's going to be another eco half-buy thing. 2 P250s, a single deagle, and then 2 of them have just opted not to buy anything at all. King taking a fair bit of damage without armor. He's going to be vulnerable to those nades. Well, that one missed, though, from, I think that was Select. Coming on long, Maxi does get dinged, but, oh, he can't even land another bullet on the rest of the players. So that's a free M4 being picked up by the T side. They haven't got any armor, so the rest of the M4s and the AKs should be able to take care of them easily. But Rogie, I mean, he's shown to be a bit of a sharp player himself, so he can definitely do some damage with this M4 in his hands. And this has actually called over quite a big rotation from the CT side as well. 3 players now on the A site. And then you've got Styles still playing on short near connector. Ready to rotate quickly from behind, try and get that flank activated. But what that does mean is that Kink, who's just been chilling out of sight of the tunnels, he's going to be able to try and get a bit of a backstab coming through. Might be able to stop some rotations. Only has, well, a deagle available to him, and Rogie might not expect the player here on connector. This is where the main fight's going to go down. This is where the bomb is as well. So if he loses this fight, and he does, along with Salison, that's the bomb dropped, and Kink might just have to deal with some damage. He's got a lot of map control at the moment, but no real bodies to shoot at. Maybe Joker, who's playing here from heaven. Oh, and he's gone for the knife as well. That's actually very smart. I mean, he's not a threat of being traded at all, or being interrupted while he goes for the knife. He's been able to pick up an AK as well, and that knife, that's a big chunk of extra money to bring into the next round. I think the loss bonus for getting a knife is about $1,000, maybe $2,000. I'd have to double check that, but I think that's correct. And so, while, you know, the round doesn't go their way, it's expected with nothing but pistols being brought into it. It's pretty good from him to get that knife kill. It's a little bit of a flex move, which is maybe not the best idea if you're this far down. But it does allow for the AWP to be bought over towards Rogie. But now Glitchtech have to make it count. They've gone so many rounds without a bomb plant. They have to get one soon. Get a little bit of that extra bonus cash to just kind of get more buys coming through. Because even with the lost bonus as it is now, as Joker gets a kill on Salas, they just don't have enough money to constantly reinvest. Malaki does get a nice kill onto Maxi, who's getting aggressive from behind. Although Anti-Fragger has found a kill onto Demon. And, oop, Anti-Fragger spots him running through the smoke. Might just see the top of his head. Nice catch onto Rogi, who's been completely neutralized in the round. And again, a 4v2. It's deja vu. And Glitchtech do still have the bomb, have a little bit of utility. One flash, one molly, one frag. Try and get something done, and Kink with a nice opening does get dinked in the meantime. And, well, the information is there. Select, he's still playing here for a bit of an off angle that's not being expected by the T's. And Kink, well, with that 10 HP, he's not going to be alive for much longer. Does a decent amount of damage onto Select, but not enough to find the kill. And another round goes wanting without a bomb plant. So the buy again, I mean, it could come through, but it wouldn't be a great one. And what Kink, he got that knife kill. He didn't have to reinvest in the last round. Has plenty of money available to him. He's going to get an AK, full utility and everything. But the rest of them are compromising in one way or another. They do all have helmets, which is good, especially against these M4s, where it's extremely vulnerable. But the utility's lacking, the weaponry's lacking in some aspects. And it's going to be a difficult one for them to break through this B-side defense. There are 3 players here. The flash could be decent. 2 coming from short, maybe even 3. And the flashes, oh, they're so good. Malaki finding 2 entries in Salison with another onto Joker. This round completely falling apart for the CT side. A great execute on towards the B side for Glitchtech. And, I mean, surely RePlay have to save. They've won several rounds in a row, but they just haven't won clean ones. They've lost plenty of players in the meantime. And so that residual cash simply isn't there. And because they haven't got any loss bonus available to them, the buy next round, if they don't save, is going to be seriously lacking. Rogi will get taken down, getting a bit aggressive, trying to find a few more kills. Maybe another weapon to pick up. Kind of evens up the numbers a little bit. It's still a 4v2, so RePlay doing the right thing, saving over towards Playground. And Glitchtech starting to close that gap, 1 round at a time. Finally won another round after losing 5 in a row. And have to try and build on this. They're going to be playing against a relatively weak RePlay the next round. The buy for style especially, and Joker is not going to be very good unless they get dropped over by a teammate. And it looks like that's exactly what's happened. I mean, yeah, it has to be. There's no way they can invest that much otherwise. So that's kind of offset the lack of loss bonus. But at the same time, it does mean they take a serious hit on that residual cash. So if they don't manage to win this one, it's down to the pistols. Bit of a quieter one this time, right? They've got a boost coming here from short, trying to find a player that would be near barrels for the most part. And, I mean, if you're not playing a very close angle by Monster, it's nearly undetectable on the CT side. It's a nice boost to come through, although it's not really reaped any rewards as of now. And the time, it's starting to run a little bit low, 50 seconds on the clock. And you've got all these players set up for the B site. But no contact has really been made. Now the flashes come through, the Joker with the FAMAS ineffective at Monster, gets taken down immediately. And now Style has to play from water. He's in a difficult position. Let's find the first kill, but the second there to trade him directly afterwards. Maxi coming from short is going to get taken down. His gun not showing through GoTV. It's a bit of an interesting quirk. Anti-Fraggle will find a kill on the op, making it a 2v3. The bomb's been planted, so the retake could maybe come through. Ooh, but Rogi, nice spray transfer to find both of them. And pulling Glitchtech within 1 round of RePlay. And, well, the money, it's in a bit of a dire situation at the moment for the Russian side. It's going to have to be either a half buy or a full eco coming through. There's no way they should be forcing into this one. And, yeah, looks like it's a half buy. 3 Deagles bought up, a single flash as well. Might try and just overwhelm with numbers. It's going to be a 5-man B stack, I think. Although maybe Antifragile looks like he's staying on A, potentially. No, it's a full 5-man B stack, putting all their eggs in a single basket. And the flash coming through could maybe catch off Kinky. In the meantime, Demon is coming through from Monster, finds the first, spots 2 more, does get dinked. So he's at risk of being taken down. Select will finish off that kill, picking up an AK in the meantime. And you got a 3v4 coming through. Antifrag are going to rotate preemptively over towards the A site, predicting that the T's have recognized how many players are on that B site, and just tuck and tail, trying to get there before either the penny drops or before the rotates come through. But unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Now that Utility's coming out, there's two members on this A site already. Well, there were. Antifrag gets taken down, although Maxi on the Deagle finds the first, almost getting a second as well. Getting a little bit dicey here, but the op is going to be there for some backup. Rogi finds the first, the second, not quite spotted from Dumpster, and he's got the AK. Either going to try and go for the retake or just going to go for some exit kills. Finds the first, doesn't seem to be aware there's a second on dice. Ooh, and Rogi pops his head up above, playing a dangerous game here. And King coming from Banana. Select is waiting for it. Spotting the shadow, finding the second kill. It's a 1v1. But the time simply isn't there. The defuse cannot come through. Select without a bomb, without a defuse kit, is going to have to force to save, and he might not even get away in time. He should be safe. No, he's not. Oh, that's going to be tough for him. Could have saved the op, but couldn't quite get outside of that bomb plant radius. And so Glitchtech have pulled it back even Stevens 5-5, and now the full buy comes through again for replay. It's been a very close half so far, but it's been one of momentum more than anything. It's been Glitchtech got a good few rounds after winning the pistol. The replay bite back with 5 of their own. Now Glitchtech have responded of 3 of their own as well. And to Glitchtech's credit, it's been a bit cleaner. Rogi finding the aggression. Oh, the first 2 players trying to find an early kill for the CT side, but instead causing early casualties. It's put the CT side in a very difficult position, a serious man disadvantage with this much time on the clock. Glitchtech have all the time available to them to try and manipulate those rotates, try and get replay to go to the wrong site and have an easy bomb plant. And they can just play with the numbers at the moment, because how spread out replay have to be to just cover both sites means that if you just stick with the 3, at any point you'll have the man advantage. And I think the CTs are starting to rotate over towards the A site. This is a fake being put through by Malaki. Or Malachi. Not quite sure. And it's been quite successful. It's pulled over all the rotates. It's a 3-man A stack now. And he's even going to find himself a kill. This is going to sell it even more. And now the rest of the T's pounce on the B side. Joker is there with a quick rotation through heaven. And that's now been noted. His presence has been felt through that little spray through the smoke. And, well, the bullet's not quite connecting from Rogi either. And the CT is simply having to save, not really putting a dent in that T-side economy. It's a 5v2 now. Not a single kill found for the Russians. Which is going to help that T economy, but it's also going to stop them from getting any kill bonus, adding a little bit of money to their bank accounts. The loss bonus should be full now. Almost. But it's still not enough to find to get a full buy. So Maxi, nice trade, finding that kill. And there's quite a few more coming over from Long. Gonna try and take him down. He's actually found himself another kill, and now Joker trying to save that M4. But the damage isn't too bad. The exit damage from the CT side. You know, found 2 players, a little bit more money in the bank, a little bit of reinvestment needed from the T side. Now it's going to stop that money from fully ballooning. Because like Rogi, he's got 7 grand at the moment and hasn't had to reinvest too much. Just some utility. I think he's bought himself a Tech 9 as well, just for shits and giggles. And well, replay back down to an eco. This is very well versed T side coming through on overpass for Glitchtech. Seems like a map they're pretty comfortable on, but the CT side is all telling. They have struggled on CT sides on maps like these before. Nuke is it telling when it gets retired 5. It was the last game, the prior game to this one, where starting on the CT side they had a horrible time before ultimately winning out in overtime. And well, the losses are actually pretty great for RePlay again. Not unexpected with the pistols. Do find themselves a single kill. So the rifle's been picked up. And I think they might just be content with saving again. Maybe send Joker, although you can't drop a defuse kit. We might just send them over to try and find some exit kills. Or they might just save. I mean, he's got plenty of investment in this round that he doesn't want to lose. And, well, Rogie, he's going hunting. And he's going to find a treasure, but whether the treasure takes him or he takes the treasure is to be seen. Well, yep, the treasure takes him. RePlay fall 2 rounds behind, but save with 3, picking up 2 AKs. It's a phenomenal round for them, actually. Do a little bit of damage, and, you know, picking up some rifles that you can't buy on the CT side. Reinvestment you don't have to put in yourself. It's good stuff. It kind of solidifies that economy and will allow for a second buy to come through in the next round. If they do lose this one, the combination of 3 players having a decent bank and the loss bonus puts them in a pretty healthy position financially. But they have to try and win a round if they want to make this a competitive half. Glitchtech have really turned it up a notch. This is a boost coming through, and he's got a bit of an inkling. Finds the kill. Select not even able to do that much damage. Only a single bullet landing from that CT. The flash is pretty good. Malaki finds a second. Could it be a third? Yes, of course it can be a third. The flash from Demon helping out a treat. And the bomb plant going to come down again. With the amount of money that RePlay have on them at the moment, they're not going to go for this retake again. It's another save, the 3rd consecutive one for them. And they just get torn apart on these sides, can't even really battle. And then once they kind of stabilize, find maybe a kill or some damage, it's too late. They've lost control of the site. They have to save. And Glitchtech will win the half with this. 8 rounds on the board. Still have a chance to extend that lead. But worst comes to worst, it will still come out of this half victorious, have the superior amount of rounds, even if it's potentially by a little. And, well, Rogie's going chasing again. We'll take down the Opera. That's a huge scalp to find. And now Maxi, under a lot of pressure. Rogie going to chase. He's not content with just finding 1 kill. Tries to find the second, but Maxi is there to take him down. So again, reinvestment coming through from Rogie, but he had plenty of money in the bank. So even after a reinvestment of almost 5 grand, he still has 5 grand in the bank. And that good save from the last round does mean that they can buy into this one again. It's not too bad. 3 kits, full rifles, decent utility. The only thing that could be lacking is helmets, but against AKs, that's a non-issue, really, because of the one-tap potential that the gun has. And, ooh, Kink. Finding a little bit of damage through the smoke. Not quite the kill. That nade could do a lot of damage to Demon, but the nade stack not really landing where it should, I think. So Demon's only taking a little bit of damage. 16 HP is whittled away from him, but ineffective is the best way to describe that nade stack as they try and head towards the B site. Again, their utility usage has been phenomenal on this site. They've more often than not caught the opposition completely blind, which has allowed them, lucky especially, to get themselves boatloads of entries. And, ooh, the boost is expected. Select, he's not going to get caught off guard this time. He was taken down on the boost last round. But karma is a thing, and well, he returns the favor. And so RePlay, for the first time in I think 6 or 7 rounds, have the man advantage. Might even be longer than that. They've had a complete dry spell since winning their 5th round. Lost 6 in a row, but that could be stopped. Nice kill from Style. Does get taken down through the smoke by Rogie. who advances ahead of it, not respecting that smoke. Could catch one off guard. Select will get taken down. Salson finding another on Maxi. It has suddenly turned into a 2v1 for Glitchtech Legacy. The bomb planted was just enough time on the clock. And Anti-Fragger has no choice but to go for this. The penultimate round is being played out, and wants to try and get something done here. Although, honestly, it might just be worth him saving the op into the next round. The T's really not giving him anything to work with either. The patience they're showing right now is beautiful. Anti-Fragger, I don't think he's cleared water properly, because he's just walked right past them. Now he spots one. Ooh, and I think he just has to retreat. No time on the bomb. And does find the first kill. Rogi will trade him back, though. And Glitchtech make it 9, heading into the final round. The money is mediocre for RePlay. The buy can come through. They can get rifles in play, but as you can see, the utility is severely lacking. Only a single kit available as well. Did Anti-Fragger get dropped over an op? I think he might have done. Yeah, decent nade from the CTs. It's a little bit of chip damage on 3 separate players. Maxi here in toilet is going to hear a lot of noise. It's a lot of information to give over to the rest of his teammates. He's like, hey guys, I got 3-4 players here in Banana. They've just completely walked past me. Maxi, oh, he can't take advantage of it. Thought he caught him by surprise, but can't dare to take him down. And Salson with the wild spray through the smoke will take down Select as well. That A site has been cracked open shockingly quickly. And, well, RePlay, this time they have no choice but to go for the retake. It's the last round. There's nothing worth saving for. But a 3v5, it's not looking good. Make it 2v5 now for the Russians. But Demon, he's not slowing down, finding the last 3 kills. And putting Glitchtech Legacy 10-5 up here on Overpass. A phenomenal T side coming through from them. And I think the second half will get underway very quickly. Everyone's readying up. And, well, we're not going to miss a beat, I think. Unless Maxi has anything to do with it. Alright, second half underway, and, well, RePlay. It's kind of, oh god, what's the phrase I'm thinking of? It's overused, what I'm about to say, but it rings true. RePlay have to win this pistol round if they have any chance of at least making a quick comeback in this half and give themselves a good chance of winning the map. And if Glitchtech win the pistol, they're in a very good position to win out the map quickly. 10-5 lead at the moment if they win the pistol, and then the conversion, given that RePlay force in, they could easily go 13 up. And it's a connector pop in the T's. Well, doing a fair bit of work. Demon does find himself a kill back, though, and that sent the rest of the T's running away. They're terrified of the Demon. And they're just going to try and head towards B. Salson had a bit of a chance there to get the kill. Wasn't really spotted or anything. But he's going to allow that bomb plant to go through, waiting for his teammates to arrive so they can group up and try and get this retake sorted together. Teamwork makes the dream work. And the T's, well, an extraordinary amount of discipline is being shown by them, although Maxi flashed off the angle. Does find a kill, or Anti-Fragger does rather. Maxi finding a kill as well, and it's a 1v4 that Demon simply can't win. Gets the kill on Anti-Fragger, but gets taken down simply, well, quickly afterwards. And, well, RePlay winning that pistol put themselves in a good spot to get a 7th at the very least. It might be that Glitchtech save, but no. As I say that, Rogi forces up into a scout. The Deagles, the UMP is out as well. So if RePlay win this round, likely they'll win the third round of the half as well. Put themselves within touching distance of the CTs. And heavy connector presence again from RePlay. 2 there, but you've got 3 CTs in connector. They're putting a lot of emphasis on this, trying to stop another connector pop from coming through. Like, it worked pretty well for replay last run. I got 2 opening kills out of it before the trade came through. And afterwards, they just kind of tucked the tail and... Ooh, okay. 1 kill does get traded back, and now Demon. Looking UMP, will he be expected? He will, but lightning quick from Select. We'll take him down and give Replay a 4v2 advantage. There is still one more player near connector or in connector. He's going to get a bit of information there. But I think they might just opt to save. I mean, Malachi's got about $2,000 worth of equipment on him. Same with Rogi. So they might not bother. Although I say that, and Malachi's found a kill. Gets himself an AK as well. Should just save. No, Malachi. I know it's tempting, but don't. This is the best weapon you have in the next round. Although, does find the kill and misses the smoke. That's a bit awkward. And the MAC-10 dinks him down to 6 HP. Takes him down. Rogi now in a 1v2 with the Scout. Had the option of picking up the AK, but decides to jump out in the open. And, well, obviously he gets taken down. Simply overwhelmed by the numbers, and with the scoped weapon, didn't really have enough time to even aim for the remaining T's before being taken down. So Replay bringing it into 7. It's going to be another half buy coming through from Glitchtech. Not a force this time. Just some pistol upgrades. No utility or anything. Not bringing their bank down to 0. Just trying to get a little bit more damage done. And with a 5-man B stack, this could be interesting. That's if the T's go B. If they go A, they can just completely circumnavigate the, or circumvent the CTs. Get the bomb plant easy, but the bomb is going towards B. Probably waiting for some aggression. We see a lot of pistol rushes on ecos. Whoop. Bit of contact taken here on the A side. Is going to cause a very quick rotation. Oh, this is beautifully played by the T side. Replay. The fake to end all fakes right as contact is made on the A side. They recognize the rotations have come through, and they've literally walked into an empty bomb site. They've got the weapon. They've got every advantage at the moment. And Joker? Hello. Doesn't count as a smoke kill, but I'm pretty sure it was. And the flash is beautiful for the second as well. Does get dinked through the smoke by Rogi, I think it was? No, Demon. But, well, the MAC-10s are just churning him up like butter. Kink will find a kill back, but the second MAC-10 is there to bring up the rear, and Anti-Frag will find that last kill. Replay within 2 of Glitchtech Legacy, but now the full buy comes through. If you remember in the first half, Glitchtech won the pistol, won the second round where Replay saved entirely, and then once those rifles came out, Replay got a streak of 5 in a row. It would be the only 5 rounds that Replay got in that first half, but it was a bit of a trend. So hopefully Glitchtech, now that they've got these rifles out, can pose a little bit more of a threat, can have a bit more resistance to the onslaught from the T's. Although it's not started off too great. Malaki taking a fair bit of damage through the smoke there near B. And, well, a lot of map control being afforded over to the T side at the moment. At least in the A side, they're playing very passively. You've got a boost coming over towards B. So if anyone comes out of sewer or toxic, I think it's called, toxic or connector, well, it's prime real estate for Salison. I think that boost has been, yeah, it's been deconstructed. Replay are taking their time on this one. 45 seconds, and they've not really made any contact anywhere on the map. You had a bit of a spray through the smoke early on in the round, but that's about it. They've gone completely silent since. I've thrown a different radio frequency. And they're letting this time burn pretty low. It has pulled over a second rotate, or a third rotate over towards the B site, while they're all headed towards A. But it's overpassed. The rotation times are pretty quick, given the verticality of the map. And, well, the third and fourth player can be on the side at no time. They haven't probably cleared it. Demon finds a first, Allison finding a second. Select finally gets a trade, an anti-fragger. He's going to get taken down along with his teammate. And so now, Joker, the last one left on that T side, all the way over on the other side. The time is just not there for him to even get anything done. And, well, he's forced to save. The rifles come out. Legacy put their first round of the second half on the board. And, well, RePlay, they've got a little bit of money left over, but it's not great. It's not great. So 3 pistols are going to be brought into this one, I think. Select has money to buy, and yep, there we go. The rest of the buys have come through a little bit late. Although Select still on a deagle. And this is aggression towards Fountain that we're seeing from the CTs. Rogi playing relatively aggressive, but the flash is going to force him back. And Demon, he's playing in the smoke. The flash, oh, it's so good. Almost finding a second on the Select as well. And that's at least information. The nade should do a bit more damage. That's not much, though. And a man advantage for the CT side. Minute 15 still on the clock, so RePlay have time to try and figure out a solution to this. As Maxi looks for the bomb. And he might try and head towards that B side. King, he's vulnerable to the op. Quick trigger from anti-fragger. Milwaukee will find a return kill onto Joker, and the Opera missing the second shot. That's not great. Maxi will find a kill back on Demon, who is low. But still, it's actually still a 1v2 on the B side for the moment. Salison gonna find Select, though, was checking elsewhere on short. And now Maxi on the op, the last player left for RePlay. Put in a bit of a difficult situation. Does have a bomb down on the side. Could try and get the bomb plant, maybe. Or back off. He has time to rotate over towards A, but he's been caught there. And, ooh, some fancy footwork from Salison will allow him to find that final kill. So, Glitchtech Legacy inching closer to winning the map. And RePlay, well, that full buy in the last round has forced him down to an eco in this. So, Glitchtech should be posted to get an easy 13th on the board. And RePlay have got to figure something out soon, because after the first 3 rounds, they've kind of fallen completely quiet. Once the rifles have come out, the individual advantage of Glitchtech has come through. It's a nice flash. Demon finding 3. Doesn't quite make it a 4th, though. Joker getting a little bit of damage and a little bit of money in the bank with that Glock kill. And M4 picked up as well, which is quite good. But it's still a 2v4 for the Russians. Kink, he's here. He's been quite good so far. Although, actually, he goes down without much of a kill. Rogi does find one onto Select, though. So, Joker in a 1v3 now. And I think, he might just try to save. He's not saving much. It's just a deagle. And, well, Malaki's not going to let him. Puts him out of his misery quickly. And Glitchtech Legacy only 3 rounds away from winning out the map. Now the full buy comes through from RePlay, but it could maybe be their last one before match point is reached by Glitchtech. If they lose this one, that loss bonus is thereabouts. But if they don't get the bomb plant, that's an extra $300 that they don't have in the bank that doesn't allow them to buy at least a little bit, or like it's that little bit that you would need to get a little bit more utility or a slightly better weapon. And Malaki going to open up well, taking Style down. Style, I think the boost working out well, spotting a second, getting a decent amount of damage done. And, well, it's put the T's in a bit of a weird situation. They've been locked out of short, they've been locked out of Monster for the moment. If they want to make it towards the side quickly, their choice is A. And it's actually not too bad. The setup from the CTs is a little bit odd. You've got one on long, one in toilets. Holding relatively passive angles as well, so they could get caught out here. Although, Demon, hello. Gotta check your corners, my guy. Gets taken down. 4v4 now activated. The T's are going to accelerate towards the A side. Only a single man is here. It's King. He's had a decent time so far, but he can't hold this all by himself. Luckily, the rotates have come in quickly. The nose has been heard, and Kink, I think, must have been playing anti-flash or something, because he just didn't react at all. Rogi finding another kill along with Salison. Got taken down, and well, now Rogi gets taken down. So RePlay might actually win this round. Ooh, there's a big gap in that smoke. Malaki, I try and take advantage of it. Makes noise, finds the first, can't quite correct onto the second. Maxi takes him down. It's a close one, but it's a win for RePlay. And Glitchtech, I mean, they have money in the bank. They've won quite a few rounds convincingly. It's not the best of buys, a little bit scrappy. King doesn't have any money for utility. And Demon doesn't have that much either because he opted for the M4 instead. And Salison, he's been forced down to the MP9. I mean, you can still do great stuff with that weapon, especially if you play close quarters. And the higher fire rate means it's ideal in large groups of people. But the A site is what's being heavily guarded right now. It's a very aggressive setup from the CTs over towards Fountain. One long, two playing from Party. And only one man on B. And, well, that's the MP9 player. Who's forced to relinquish the site because otherwise he'd go down with ease. Gonna have to allow the bomb plant to happen. Lucky, gonna swing into ahead of the Molotov. Gets taken down by Jork on the Galil. And the rest of them just have to save. There's no money available to them. Hey, Rogi, come on. They were having a lovely picnic and you just ruined it. What would your mother think of this? Or imagine you were on a picnic and I came around with a USP and just shot you. I shot your bottle away, your bread, and your basket. You wouldn't be very appreciative, would you? In any case, the round does go the way of RePlay. They're slowly inching their way back towards evening up the score. 3 rounds behind at the moment. It's gonna have to be an eco from Malaki. Or Malaki. I don't know. Can someone tell me in chat how I pronounce his name? It's Malaki, Malachi. Or maybe I've been saying it correctly this entire time. I'm getting my own head a little bit. Yeah, he has been dropped over a FAMAS, I think, or bought one himself. And again, it's aggressive here from the CTs over towards long towards Palace Road. He finds the first kill. They find the second. Oh, King doubles up on the FAMAS, catching him completely off guard. And Demons found another kill into Anti-Fragger. We're only like 10 seconds into the round, or 20 seconds, and it's already a 1v5. Jorg does bring it back to a 1v4. But, I mean, he's got a hell of a mountain to climb, and I don't think he brought his hiking boots. Doesn't have control of the bomb. Neither elevated position from Malaki will allow him to find that kill. And Glitchtech within 2 of winning the map and keeping their playoff hopes alive. It's pronounced as microwave. I bet it is. I bet it is. Malachi. Maybe. I'm only asking because Malaki reminds me way too much of that Comedy Central sketch of the substitute teacher, Blake. Anyways, Rogue finding the first kill. Aggressive. Oh, second flick through the wall onto Select, and he finds a third as well. Shotgun upping in connector, and he gets it completely done for the CT side. And now, well, Anti-Fragger and Jorg, they've been given quite the shock, and they have to try and figure something out here, lest they give up map point. Contact through Monster, not quite sure how I like it, although Anti-Fragger's found too, a collat. Salison will finish it off, but that's pretty impressive. A collateral with the AK. It's not something you see very often. So, heading into the final round, potentially, of this game. Match point for Glitchtech, and the buy from RePlay, well, it's shocking, to be honest. 4 pistols, a single Galil. The utility is seriously lacking. And they're going to go for a quick take in connector. No one's really there to watch it this round, which is interesting. but I think the noise has been heard. Select has been taken down low. My auto director is messing with me. Roby finds a kill but gets taken down. And, well, Anti-Fragger's picked up the up. Spots one in connector. We'll just stay with him because auto director just stops working. So unless he dies, he's the man we're going to be spectating. Unless I figure out this observing thing in the next 10 seconds. Anti-Fragger. He seems aware that one could be coming from bank, but he's not really paying attention to Salison, who seems to be in a prime position to find a kill. No! Anti-Fragger's actually found it. King, though, from bank will find the final 2 kills. And Glitchtech Legacy keep their playoff hopes alive. 7-6 at the moment in ESEA Intermediate. I think they need a winning record to make playoffs. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the threshold. And so they need to win the last game of the season. I think it's tomorrow. I'm not sure. But yeah, good stuff from them. That CT side got a little bit wobbly in the beginning. But once they got that economy sorted, they, well, just went flying. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the cast. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you liked what the players were showing, please make sure to follow Glitchtech both on Twitch and Twitter. And if you liked my casting, however dry it may have been because my throat is killing me, make sure to follow me on Twitch and Twitter at agiraffe, A-Y-giraffe. You can see how it's spelled in the stream title. But it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for watching, and have yourself.